So in Breath of the Wild's DLC, Tears of the Kingdom, you can buy a plot of land and build a house from a company named Hudson Construction. This is the same company with the guy that you can find scattered throughout the world putting up signs for Hudson Construction, but he puts some of them in the worst places possible where no one will ever see them, and he builds the signs with one leg for some reason. Why do you build it like that? After going through the process and having an honestly terrible experience, I've decided that I'm going to give Hudson Construction a Yelp review so you don't have to waste your time with them. Things started off really good. Their company representative was a really nice dude. He seemed like he knew his stuff, but that's where they get you. I think he was wearing socks on my property, which is a no-no. I don't want your toe cheese stinking up my land. That's -1 star immediately. Their selection for different rooms and customization is pretty lacking in my opinion, but that is something I'll get back to in a second. This is what really blew my mind. Now I want you to pay attention to what I'm doing here. I am building this house myself. What kind of construction company makes you build the house? Sure, they built the prefabricated parts, which is cool, but if I didn't have these telekinetic powers, I'd have to do this all by hand. So what about all those other people that don't have the luxury that I have? You just watch them struggle and get hernias? That's easily my biggest complaint with this company, and for that reason, I'm gonna drop Hudson Construction down to 0 stars. It was very upsetting to me. Back on the selection though, there's 18 options for you to choose from, including triangle and square shaped rooms, weapon and shield display rooms, a kitchen and a bedroom of course, some outdoor stuff, and more. Not bad, but not great. I would like an armor set room where I can display armor that I don't use or display the skulls of my dead enemies or something. Also, I would like a basement for somewhere to keep my hidden stash of Goron babies, but I'm probably the only one who does that, so I guess I can't be mad. Also, why can't I put a roof on my house? Everything looks so boxy. And you can only put down 15 room pieces, which goes by a lot quicker than you think, especially because stairs take up a slot. How am I supposed to build my dream house like this? The upside is that you can buy the rooms furnished, which is a huge plus. I appreciate that, so we'll give them 2 stars back because furniture obviously ain't cheap and their prices really aren't bad. However, even with this selection, you cannot paint the house. You're just stuck with this awful green color everywhere. That's kind of a big deal. -1 star for that. And after finally finishing building my house, which I'm still mad about having to do, it was time for the inspection. And let me tell you, this guy is the worst home inspector ever. I passed it no problem, but I shouldn't have. I have tiny holes in the corners of my room. There's no way this would be allowed. What if it rains or something and all my wood rots? And good thing I'm wearing this mask, otherwise COVID or something might just seep on in through there. I'll give you a little house tour though. So you walk in, nice triangle room to remind me of the days when the Triforce was actually relevant to the Zelda story. Got this nice painting of a bokoblin named Gloob that I met back in high school. He's dead now. Got my bedroom and kitchen down here. Walk up the stairs and I've got my weapon displays up here. On the upstairs patio, I've got a flower bed and this sideways pond that would have had water in it if it wasn't sideways. I'll get back to that in a second. This is where I keep my horse. His name is Queeblum. He's a beautiful black stallion. Come on, Queeblum, let me on top of you. The cameras are rolling, Queeblum. We're trying to do a video here. Let me up. God, you are such a disobedient little horse, aren't you? Anyway, if you look above while you're standing on the 2nd floor, you'll see that I've got a staircase there that definitely shouldn't be there. I guess the home inspector forgot to look up because all the fixtures and stuff there are probably on the brink of falling and cracking my head open, but that's okay. I'm really happy you let me keep it because it gives me a nice little spot to hide in whenever the Mormons come a-knocking. But eventually, I expect those Mormons to just break in through the front door once I don't answer them for the 11th time in a row, and they're gonna find my spot, so that's where the sideways pond comes in. I've got a second hiding spot to evade them, and if they find that one, blood will be shed. Now, if you remember, we were at a 1 star for the Yelp review, and the nail in the coffin for me was really just the fact that this Hudson Construction employee is constantly standing outside my home, watching my every move, making it really awkward whenever Zelda and I are chilling at home. It's another reason why I want a basement. So back to 0 stars because I can't get any privacy. They tried cheering me up by getting me this housewarming gift, which is a special fabric for my paraglider. The only problem is that it has Hudson's stupid ass head on it, so I'm never gonna use it. What's under all that hair anyway? 0 stars, Hudson Construction. Do better. Actually, I'll give them 1 star because their prices aren't bad. They're like the Spirit Airlines of home construction. But still, do better. Bye-bye.